6-mark questions, extended questions, essay questions in science typically throw students off. So much so that I see capable students stay away from answering these type of questions because they just don't have the confidence to attack these questions. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you 5 simple tips that will help you develop your confidence to answer these questions so that you will skyrocket your grades. So first step is you want to read the question twice. And the reason for that is to help you to really understand what the examiner is asking you. So the first time it just gives you a general overview of the question. Second time is you're sort of going back to see is there anything that I missed and what is the examiner asking here. So really important for you to read that question twice so that later when you come to answer the question, you're actually answering that question and not a different question. Secondly, you want to underline the keywords and you want to circle the command words. Your keywords are key scientific terms, diffusion, ionic bonding, enzymes, anything relating to the overall topic. You want to spot them in the question and you want to underline them. Your command words are those words that tell you how to answer the question. These are your explain, describe, evaluate, and so on and so forth. So you want to identify those command words because again, when you come to answering your questions later, they would help you to know how to answer the question. Thirdly, with 6-mark questions, you would want to identify the number of parts to the questions. The reason I say this is one of the things that I realize as to why students struggle with 6-mark question is they just see a larger mark, right? 6-mark as opposed to 1 or 2 marks, and they think, oh, I can't do this. So if you break down that question, if you sort of have a look at that question, the question a bit more, you'll find that you might be able to break it down into 2 parts or into 3 parts. And then when you break it out into 3 parts, then for each part, it's only 3 2-mark questions, and it makes it more manageable, more digestible for you, and basically not so scary, and it'll help you to attempt the question more. Number 4 is you need to plan your answer. So you don't want to dive straight into answering the question because you might not be writing the key information for that question to get the marks that you need. So you need to plan your answer. So you need to go back and think and have a look at, okay, here's my command words, here are my keywords, how many marks does this question entail? And from here, I can then plan, how am I going to answer the question that the examiner is asking me so that I can get those full 6 marks. And there's various ways you can do this depending on the question. You can sort of draw like a comparison table, or many times what I like to do is just jot down bullet points, in the margin of the paper to check that, yes, I have included those key information that I need. And step 5 is to write your answer. Now, because it's a 6-mark question, because it's termed an essay question or an extended question, you need to note here that the quality of your written communication is very important. So be structured in your writing, check your spelling, check your grammar, because all of that is going to contribute towards your marks. And you also just want to make sure that you are clear and logical in your explanation. And just a quick bonus tip for you here is to make sure that you actually review your answer as well, just because you might end up spotting something that you may have missed before. So now, if you want a more detailed walkthrough on how to answer 6-mark question, I have developed a guide for you that gives you more of a detailed walkthrough so that you can confidently answer the 6-mark question and achieve those higher marks. So I'll put that in the video for you down below.